Hey guys, welcome to Schlereth Slants. We got to go back to my old stomping ground where I cut my teeth, the Washington Commanders and the quarterback position. You know, it's going to be really interesting this year with the Commanders because, well, the two quarterbacks who played last year, one, Carson Wentz, who they made the investment in, they brought him in as a free agent, they traded for him, and it just flat out didn't work. And then Taylor Heinicke. Like, Heinicke is one of those guys that everybody loves. Like on the team, they rally around him. They love that guy. He is just a hard-nosed competitor. You love everything about him, except he probably doesn't have the elite level kind of NFL skill set. And that gets him in trouble in just, tough moments during the course of any given game. So they've decided to move on. Now, both those guys are gone. They just signed Jacoby Brissett. Now, Jacoby Brissett is a professional quarterback, and he's been around this league for a long time. But the truth of the matter is, nobody is signing Jacoby Brissett to be anything but a bridge quarterback until they get their quarterback of the potential future ready. Now, is that in the draft, or does that go to Sam Howell? I did enough Washington games last year for Fox to know that they love Sam Howell. They think that Sam Howell could be the guy. Fifth-round pick a couple of years ago. He is one of those dudes that was a couple of years ago, or was it last year? I think it was last year's fifth-round pick. But as a rookie, he was one of those guys that wowed them when he operated the scout team. He was one of those guys that just made throw after throw, accurate, big-time kind of NFL throws. And he's far more athletic than I think even people realize. So they're pretty high on Sam Howell. Whether he becomes the answer to the quarterbacking woes or not, I have no idea. But I know this: he's going to get an opportunity. And Jacoby Brissett is a guy you bring in just in case he's not quite ready for prime time when the season starts. So you say, hey, you're going to be our bridge quarterback, Jacoby. You're going to play the first 5, 6, 7 games until our guy Sam Howell's ready, or until we draft somebody. We have the 16th overall pick. Could they manipulate that? Could they work that up? Could they work it down? Could they find themselves a quarterback in this draft that they're really high on? That's always a chance. So right now they've got Sam Howell, Jake Fromm, and now Jacoby Brissett. I can just tell you from experience, Jake Fromm, nice kid. I don't think he has legit NFL skill set from the standpoint of just being able to really rip the ball, but smart kid, good kid, and a nice guy to have on your roster, but I don't think he's going to get a legitimate opportunity to compete. So it comes down to, can Jacoby Brissett, be that bridge guy while they're developing Sam Howell, or quarterback to be named after the draft? That's exactly kind of what's going on in Washington right now. And that's always one of those interesting things when you've invested and you've drafted so well on the defensive side of the ball. You've gotten guys like Jonathan Allen, who's an absolute beast, Sweat, who's a beast, obviously Daron Payne, who just became the highest paid defensive tackle in football, who's an absolute game wrecker. You've got that Chase Young. Those are 4 legit first-round picks. That's the strength of your football team, and you've got that strength, and you don't have a quarterback. That's what becomes frustrating. So, at some point, as you're developing that quarterback, you're trying to find that guy. You go year after year after year without that guy, and eventually that position of strength that you leaned on all those years, that defensive line, they get old. They get banged up, they get injured, they retire, they get moved on from to another team, and the next thing you know, you may develop a quarterback 4 years from now or 5 years from now, and now the strength of your football team, that defensive line, is now a weakness. So it's always an interesting dance when it comes to the quarterback position and trying to figure out that guy. But I truly think, talking to Ron Rivera and talking to several of the coaches on that staff, they really think highly of Sam Howell, and we'll see exactly if he can be the next, kind of rags to riches story like Brock Purdy was last year for the San Francisco 49ers, as Mr. Irrelevant comes in and leads them to the playoffs. Unfortunately gets hurt, but we'll see if Sam Howell can have that kind of meteoric rise to the top. Hey guys, we appreciate you so much. Make sure you comment below, leave us a comment, like us, and do all those things that you do. Appreciate you. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out our other videos and don't forget to smack that subscribe button down below while you're at it. Also, for more great and original content, head right over to bvmsports.com.